So we got some serious FUD going on in Palantir Technologies. For those who don't remember, they did announce earnings back in beginning of February, which saw a nice pop. And near the top, near 125, news came out that the CEO, Alex Karp, was going to sell some shares. Why not? After the stock has had an amazing run from the lows near $10 to about $120. That's a 12x. I would be taking some off the table as well. But then the reversal came in and price collapsed even more, 10% or roughly $11 today, as the Pentagon announces that it's firing more than 5,000 of its civilian employees. The move is the first by the Trump administration to push to significant cuts in defense spending. Now, for those who don't know, Palantir rather, started out with heavily depending on the government contracts. They have since branched out to commercial, but their bread and butter still is contracts through the government, and that's why we're seeing the stock continue to fall further down. Now, stay tuned. I'm going to give you a level where buyers should be stepping in, and from a technical standpoint, price should at least pause and potentially reverse. So Palantir, which provides AI data intelligence to commercial and government clients, is seeing its stock pressured by developments in the Trump administration to push to cut Pentagon budget significantly in the form of 5,000 civilian jobs. Now, this is the first in what the Pentagon says is a mission to eventually fire 5 to 8% of its civilian workforce. Though many members of the DOE are members of the military, a significant portion are civilian servants. Now, the reduction is being overseen by the newly formed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, after President Trump last week pushed for major cuts, telling the Pentagon to reduce its budget by 8% each year for the next 5 years. Now, though a 5 to 8% reduction of its civilian workforce would represent a significant cut, it is intended to be the first step. A hiring freeze will follow, as well as what is called a top-to-bottom review of the Pentagon's entire budget. Now, again, Pentagon relies heavily on government contracts, especially those from the DOE. It's possible that some of the civilian staff who are let go, interface directly with the company. Now, one thing to note, Palantir has had a bad rap over the years in terms of a very high valuation, and even as shares have plunged nearly 25%, it still carries a very steep price to earnings ratio of over 490. Now, going back to the charts, I want to bring to your attention this resistance, and a breakthrough. Now, going back to the daily chart, why is price having no problems declining? Well, you see this gap. There are no buyers, right? The imbalance occurred at $85 in the form of huge volume, which caused the price to gap higher on earnings. And so the charts are suggesting price is going to continue to decline another $6 or so. But then from there, look for price to pause and then look for a reversal to happen afterwards. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.